Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing the second episode of Fire Emblem Engage. I'm excited to get into it. Now I did want to kind of like talk about my thoughts a little bit so far, and my thoughts kind of confirm some of my initial suspicions of the game. I don't think that this writing is going to be very good, but I'm enjoying the gameplay so far. So this is kind of what I expected coming in, is I looked at this and I said, you know what? This is going to be closer to Fates than it is to, something like Fire Emblem Echoes or Three Houses. And that's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the direction I would have chosen to take it, the series in, and I hope that this isn't an indicator of the direction they're going to be taking the series in. I hope that this is just kind of like, they had this idea for their anniversary or whatever, and so they made this, and it's a little bit more lighthearted, not taking itself too seriously. And I hope that they kind of swing back the other direction after this game. But the gameplay so far looks solid. And some of the new mechanics that they're implementing are going to be very interesting. And even with Fates, that game had one of the best battle and gameplay loops in the entire series. Like, that game's battle system was really good. That was a really good implementation of a Fire Emblem battle system. And I hated the writing, completely hated it. And I don't think that this game is going to be that bad, so I know that I'm going to have a good time. So I just wanted to put that out there. I do feel like this feels like almost like a child's cartoon. Let me put it this way. Some anime works for young adults and for adults, right? This feels like an anime that is meant for children. So I haven't been a super big fan of the writing so far, but like I said, I think that it's probably going to be better than Fates, but we'll see. We'll just have to see. But let's get into it. It still has the possibility of completely surprising me, which is exciting, honestly. And I hope it does. I do. I hope it does.
Well fought, everyone. You bested Sigurd and me. That's quite the feat.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I just want to make sure that, like, I don't come into this with a negative attitude. So, like, I'm trying to look at all the positive things that I'm experiencing, and there are a lot of positives, including, like, the visuals. The art style isn't quite up my alley, but it actually is, like, meshing together in this world pretty well, so.
There is much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start. Great
It's still
work.
loud, though.
Thank you.
Super
I
loud.
can't believe we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won!
Though you have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already, Divine One.
I'd like for you to have this.
Oh, is she giving me the blade?
This is
Yeah.
the sword you were using, isn't it?
Yes. An ancient blade that can be wielded only by divine dragons. It served me well for many years, but now it is yours. Consider it a prize for your victory today.
Thank you. Someday, I'll prove that I'm worthy of this sword.
I have no doubt. Please, take this as well.
Is this another emblem ring?
No, it is purely ornamental. You see, before your slumber, I made you a promise.
What was it?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly. I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long since passed, but I would quite like to give you this gift now.
I'm sorry. I can't accept.
Why not?
That ring fulfills a promise you made me, right? But I don't remember that promise. It'd feel wrong accepting it. Like I was taking a present meant for someone else. Please offer me this gift again once I've remembered everything.
Everything, you say? Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize. It doesn't matter what you can remember right now. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother, as you did 1,000 years ago. Forgive me. I was so thrilled to spend time with you again. I suppose I got a little carried away, didn't I?
Oh, no. It's all right.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Perhaps we should call it a day, hmm? But let's agree to chat again in the morning. What do you say? Pinky promise?
All right.
And we have yet to see if Alear being a voiced character will mean that he actually has a character yet. So far, pretty bland, but hey, we just started, so the liberation has been obtained. Okay, I see an item this time. Let's go get it. Okay, iron ingot. There's going to be some kind of crafting system. Okay, that was ZR. Can you pet the cat? All right. Another ding against the game. It's got 2 now. I'm going to give it 3 dings if there's a dog somewhere and we can't pet it. Because, you know, petting a cat is, like, actually a little bit dangerous. But petting a dog is always a good time. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it seems like the left bumper makes you walk, and the right bumper makes you run. That's what I was looking for.
Please rest easy for today.
We'll chat in the morning.
Spectacular as ever.
You fought magnificently. Going forward, I will continue alongside you as your knight. I was helpful, yeah? At least a little? I'm gonna keep being helpful for you, Divine One. Divine One, you look so amazing. I swear, I'm gonna get stronger too, especially for you. Don't turn into Faye now. Okay, let's go on to the next chapter. Chapter 3 already, let's go.
How wonderful to see my child awake at last. Now we'll never have to be apart.
Oh, she is so dead.
There's so much to catch up on.
Oh, she's gonna
much
die.
to see and do together. We can chat for hours, take long walks, share meals, and then...
Girl, stop talking. You're jinxing
if my
it.
child's memories are truly lost, I wonder... Emblem Sigurd.
I am here.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Today certainly was eventful. Queen Lumera seems so kind and caring. I'm sure she was a wonderful mother. If only I could remember those days. I must have felt so lucky to be her child.
Hostilities, we knew they were coming.
Why are you here alone?
Okay, it's Dark Alear over here. Okay, so there's like 2 halves of us.
What was that? Was that me?
So we've got the red half and the blue half. Obviously, red is evil. Edelgard. I mean, what? Anyways. I can't help myself, can I? Anyways, yeah, so we kind of figured there'd probably be a actual reason for this 2-tone design, but that doesn't mean that it's a good one. But yeah, we'll continue on, and we'll have to figure out what the hell that's about.
Are you all right?
It looked as though you were having a bad dream.
I was. But yes, I'm all right.
So here's the two options, right? So that may have been even before the 1,000-year-ago scene that we saw at the beginning of the game, considering that at that point he was already two-tone version. But who knows? Maybe after defeating the Fell Dragon or something, there's something that happened that split them, and then maybe that's why he had to be put to sleep or something. I don't know, but there's a couple options there, but we'll have to figure that out as we go.
Were you here this whole time?
You were wearing my ring when you went to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to take it off.
That's all right. Keep it on. Then if something happens, I will be able to help. Besides, after a millennium together, I would feel uncomfortable if we were separated now.
Marth, what was I like? You knew me back then. You must be able to tell me something.
Well, you were kind, as you are now. There's no need to remember everything at once. Take your time. Ease back into your memories. Lumera advised that too, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Sorry. I don't mean to be impatient.
It's all right.
I wish we weren't relying on
that?
memory loss
I'm
again
not sure.
for these stories.
An enemy raid? We had best take a look. I'm worried about Lumera and the others.
Agreed.
Ooh. Damn, a bunch of Pegasus.
Oh, Divine One. Thank goodness you're safe.
What's happening? Tell me.
Some enemies busted right through the castle walls like paper! Suddenly, bam! They're here!
What's worse, they fought their way into the ring vault. If you ask me, they're trying to get their hands on the Emblem Rings.
Even as we speak, Queen Lumera is defending the vault. Quickly, we must fly to her aid.
Sounds like a plan. Follow me!
Okay, we need to rout the enemy. Enemy item drops. Item icons on enemies indicate that you can get something for defeating them. Items you can obtain will be highlighted in green in the enemy's inventory. Review information about a unit by selecting them with X. Check the details screen for information about weapon and skills. Return to battle by pressing B or X. So yep, we already found that. So let's see, level D. You're level D in axes. So what, do we think that he's an advanced class? He probably is, right? Next time we get him some experience, we'll try and take a look at that. Okay, so we probably... Man, these flyers are going to make this interesting, huh? When we can break, that's probably usually going to be a pretty good thing to do.
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
Me? Okay!
Okay, you won't be able to get that kill.
Here goes.
Okay, 8-8. So, speed is going to largely be a factor in the weapons that we're using, do we think? So the only difference between the Iron Sword and the Liberation right now is physical attack is 1 higher. We'll have to figure out if there's a weight system with these weapons that affect the speed, and whether or not we're going to be doubling or not. Okay, I don't see any weight stat. Only seeing speed.
I won't forget you.
Don't think so!
So it seems like the chain guard may have been the changing factor in having him go after him, Vander, instead of Clan there. Did it! Little Fram got big time strong. HP, magic. Oh, don't auto advance then. I think that happened because I have auto advance on.
There are too many of them. We'll never make it to the ring vault.
Through the store, right?
New characters?
Yes, this is the one.
Then let go.
I hear voices. Someone's coming.
Made it. And not a moment too soon. The Crown Prince Alfred of Firene is here to help. Let me at him.
All right, we got a royal over here. Prince Alfred of Firene.
Prince Alfred of Firene, you said?
Could it be? Are you the Divine Dragon? You finally woke up?
I did, yes.
That's amazing! You know, I've waited ages for this to happen. There's so much to talk about. Later, of course, after we've taken care of these scoundrels. Who are they, anyway?
We're not sure. They attacked so suddenly.
Well, let's do this quickly. Pin down whoever's in charge and get some answers.
So, anybody here watch The Last Airbender? You might recognize this guy.
Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now on, consider us at your disposal. Lead the way, Divine One.
I guess he's the main
Thank you for
character
your
in
help.
Dragon Prince now too, huh? Alfred? I've been pronouncing that E-T. And because I don't pronounce hard T's, I say Edie. But we'll see if they pronounce that at some point. Boucheron? Bocheron or Boucheron? Might be Eddie. Okay. So now we got spear user, another axe user, and a bow. And bows will be effective against flyers. So the only flyer you're going to be able to reach right now...
It's an honor to meet you, Divine One. I'm Etienne.
Well, actually, if we kill the one in front, we might be able to get her to the one on the far side.
My arrows are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers dropping like flies.
Some weapons have icons to indicate that they are effective against certain types of foes. Such weapons inflict bonus damage to foes on the indicated types. Okay, your move is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we did clear the way, we'd be able to get to this flyer. And we probably can.
Sorry, Divine One. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name's Boucheron. If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them. Call on me if you need some extra oomph.
Are we getting Kellum vibes? Backup units can add a chain attack to an ally's assault. They will join an ally's attack if they are in range. Cool. So, like, this is a whole thing. Just like systems that are going to be continually being implemented as we do this. So in other words, I'm going to break here. So even though you missed, we can probably still get the kill if you get involved. I still wanted that break, but... So in other words... Ooh, you know what? Maybe that was an ability we had to trigger? I guess we'll see. When he attacks here, we'll have to see if Boucheron gets involved. Yeah, no, it says right there, chain attack. Ah, but it's not enough, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. If we had landed that hit, we would have been able to get through both of these Pegasi, but we missed, so. Alright. So, I mean, breaking is pretty much the same as incapacitating for the most part. It basically takes them out of their next turn. So, getting the kill is no longer the only way for us to mitigate damage.
This time, victory was mine.
Avoid plus 15. Okay. So if we left you up here, a lot of people are going to target you because you're pretty soft. So I think we're going to have to move you back. Okay. So that's mostly what I wanted to learn. We broke that unit, but at the start of their next turn, that's when they recover. I thought it was going to be at the end of this phase, but that is not the case.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Okay, you're going down.
I can still do more.
So yeah, what I was saying about mitigating damage isn't quite the way this is going to work.
I won't get lost.
Alright, since you'll be able to break this guy, we're going to allow you to do that. Hopefully you don't miss. 86%. Typical axe wielder stuff. They don't have quite as good of accuracy.
I shall slay you!
Nice, you got the crit.
Divine dragon.
So, yeah, I should have paid attention to this. This is basically the game telling you, hey, you're going to get to use your engage twice. So I should have been triggering my engage here. %.
Let me help!
This is what I trained for.
I'm liking these extra wrinkles that are being added with things like backup and key and whatnot. It's pretty interesting. Okay, Okay, these two are going to need to start catching up before we get to this next group of flyers. Okay, so you actually have a closer range than these guys do by the looks of things. So going there will pull this guy, and sometimes when you pull one, it'll pull a group of units, and sometimes it'll only pull one. So that's one of those things that we're going to need to discover in this game. We also want to get you closer because you're going to be useful for... killing those flyers.
That's a weight off.
And yeah, we want to keep getting experience for our healer, who's not going to be getting a lot of kills, so... Self-improver. What is that? If unit uses weight without attacking or using items, grant strength +2 for 1 turn. Cool, okay. Let's see, your defense is 8. Okay. Alright, you won't take a lot of damage there. Speed's 10, and your speed is 5. So most likely this will be a double. I don't know what the double numbers are in this game, what the calculation for doubles is. It changes from game to game, but we're gonna find out. No, we don't want... Yeah, we don't want spears going after a sword user, so I'm not going to put you there. Okay. Yep. We figured that we'd have a pull here.
Is it my turn?
Let's have you break this guy. Edie should be able to take care of this one outright.
Looks like I broke him.
Alright, so far I like her spunk. She seems cool. Alright, so I think here... you'll kill this guy. Boucheron will kill this guy. You're going to engage, and we're going to see what's going to happen here.
Is it over?
So tomes and bows and stuff don't seem to have anything that they break. At least that we know of right now. You don't have a throwing axe, right? Okay. Better to double check, you know? So most likely he's gonna take the bow damage. I think that the bow unit will target him. Well, who knows? Maybe when we move forward, everybody's gonna go after a Lear or something. you don't have a ranged option, so I think this guy's just going to have to survive, unfortunately.
Emblem, engage! Who are you, and what do you want?
I am here to fight, not exchange words.
Fate has brought us here.
I don't even know if I want to try and pronounce that name. Abime? Abime? Okay, it's good damage, doesn't quite get the kill. Nobody can break him, so when you attack back... Well, I guess we're just gonna have to see if you can survive this. Shit, your hit's pretty good, too. $12 damage right off the bat. That's half your health, and then it's just a matter of how much these guys can do. I'm not going to do the full math right now. We are going to find out very soon.
Yeah. I'm back in action.
Oh good, they're splitting damage. Oh, what did the boss do? Did they heal a little bit there? Interesting, okay. And we already used Lodestar, so we can't use that again, but we still have the Rapier, so... I mean, this dude's, like, done. Alright, so maximize our... We need to make sure we maximize our XP gains. Also, how do I check? Menu. Let's see. Route the enemy. So this one is not kill the boss, so we won't lose if we killed this guy right now. Or girl, I don't know. You came into the level 4. Didn't realize that. Level 5, level 2. So I mean, yeah, you're the one who needs the experience. Oh, you can outright get this guy. Nice, dude. Clan seems like he's going to be a decent mage. I like it.
Sort of like that, maybe?
I should have checked their speed stats so I can start dialing it in. The one that we did check was double the speed. Was definitely a double, so... but sometimes it's like a difference of 2 or 3 or something like that, so... You never quite know.
Thank you.
Get your experience. And let's milk as much experience as we can out of anybody else who can get an attack off.
I have my orders. No one reaches the vault.
You have to wonder why this knight is trying to get these rings, huh?
For you, anything.
Okay, you wouldn't be able to get around. Would you be able to get around? You would, so you can probably get a little bit of free experience. Well, no. Okay, we don't want to give you that experience, so we're going to go here, use our rapier. We'll take 12. Then we do the 9, and I don't know what that bonus 4 is. That must be Marth getting involved? Something to do with the engaged state that we're in.
You're not just any soldiers, are you?
Okay. Bond experience between Alear and Marth is at max. Select Bond in the reference menu on the Somniel or world map to increase Bond level further. Okay. Alfred was our MVP.
Looks like we cleared the way.
I would have guessed
Let's get to the
Edie.
ring vault. Whoever it is you are, the rest of your forces have all been defeated. So surrender now. If you refuse, I will stop you. But how?
Do I detect a hint of fear? Of course I do. Time to die.
Look out!
Unbelievably predictable.
Now, why don't you hand the rings over to me?
Leave here at once!
So they didn't get the rings this time. I fully thought that the enemies would get the rings right here at the beginning of the game. So not 100% predictable, just 95% predictable.
No.
Here, Queen Lumera! I'll fix you up!
What's the matter?
My staff isn't helping her. She's hurt really bad. And it's her divine dragon powers. They're almost totally wiped out. A divine dragon, losing their power. It's the same as losing years of their life. The thing is, there's no reason Queen Lumera should be drained like this. It doesn't make any sense.
It's simple, my young one. I gave my power unto you.
But why?
All the years you were sleeping, healing, I was transferring my divine dragon powers to you. I hoped it would be enough to bring you back to me someday. But now, it would seem that I'm completely spent.
Oh no, this is my fault. I did this.
No, my dear. You have to push those thoughts away. There is nothing a mother wouldn't do to see life return again to her beloved child.
But
This ring, it belongs to you now. The ring of the Holy Night. I had so hoped to give you the ring I made as well. But that's not possible now. Listen to me, child. Those who invaded here, I sensed the power of the fell dragon within them. You must not allow them to capture any more of the rings. Please, I beg of you, gather together all 12 rings. And when your scattered memories return to you, you must fight on with the utmost divinity. I believe in you, my child.
I understand. I'll collect the rings. I swear to you. And I'll fight. I'll do whatever you want. But please, don't leave me. Mother!
Ah, young one. How I've longed to hear you call me that. All of those years, I held out hope. My heart is fuller than you could ever know.
It can't end like this. You were going to give me that ring once my memories came back. You promised. And there are so many things you haven't told me yet. You said that we would talk.
I did. There's still so much I wanted to say to you. Being your mother, becoming your mother has brought so much happiness into my life.
She changed to becoming. That's important. Being to becoming.
And I'm happy to be your child. In this moment, here and now, and 1,000 years ago, I am. Don't go. Stay with me until I remember again. Please, Mother. I need more time.
Oh, my sweet one. Now, let's make a promise. Mother and child. We'll make it a pinky promise. I swear to you, I'll be with you always and forever. And the ring, remember. Once you've rested, we will talk. You and I.
Mother. No. Please!
This simply cannot have happened. Queen Lumera.
Divine Dragon Queen. She has left us.
Mother, please wake up. You promised you'd stay by my side. You have to. You have to keep your promise.
All right. I think that the writers overused tropes a little bit, but it is what it is. This one is going to be very predictable. So I think that in the right circumstances, in the right hands, that scene could have been emotional. But I mean, we've seen this a million times. This is basically, paint by numbers. Paint by numbers fantasy story. I don't feel the stakes. Like, I get it. Like, you're supposed to, be more engaged and driven, just like the characters are because of their loss. But it just doesn't work in this case. So it's just a little bit too rote. It's a little bit too trite. And it's a little bit too overplayed. I just want something that's a little bit more clever. But, we knew coming into this that this was going to be paint by numbers. So I'm not gonna bash it too hard. But there we have it. We have Chapter 3, Hostilities. We're going to be going into Chapter 4 in the next episode. And the one thing that I will give the game, because I'm going to try and always talk about some of the positives as I'm going through it too. Alir's performance there was pretty good. The voice acting there was solid, so props. All right. In the next one, we're going to see Chapter 4. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Molly, Chris Murphy, JW, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.